Little Nightmares crossover finally here, and an adjustment for Fire Investigator. Let's begin. Welcome back to another episode, guys. Let's talk about what we're getting this week. This week, of course, we're getting the Little Nightmares crossover. Finally, a lot of people have been looking forward to this one. And in this event, we'll be getting partially event and also some new content in the store. The event itself will have some tasks that you'll be able to complete. And if you complete some of the tasks, you'll be able to get up to 2 portraits as far as I can tell. One of them is called 6 and the other one is called Mono. And also, if you complete all the tasks, the final reward you'll get is the free 80th skin for Axeboy called Mono. This is a really cool skin. It has a very cool looking tree when you summon, when Axeboy summons his tree, and the skin itself is pretty cool as well. In the store, you'll be able to purchase the special 80th skin for little girl called 6 and the 80th accessory for little girl called TV Remote. I haven't yet watched the video on what the effects are for this accessory. I think they did reveal a video for it. I can imagine it's static related because I feel like I saw a picture somewhere, but if you guys know what it is, please tell me down below. These 2 items will also be able to be purchased together in a special little girl crossover package that's 20% off as far as I understand, and it will contain the 2 previously mentioned items, so the 6 skin for little girl and the TV remote accessory for her as well. All of the items in the store that I just mentioned, so the skin, the accessory or the package, all are going to be available for echoes, not for fragments, so you have to spend real money on this crossover. Another event that we're getting this week is the beginning of the Deduction Star event. In this event, you'll be able to, of course, vote for your favorite characters, so be able to get Deduction Star skins in the next year or so, next year and a half, or whatever how it works. This event will include special rewards if you participate, including login rewards, where you'll get up to 2 graffiti, clues, fragments, and of course, spy glasses. And there'll also be event tasks that will also give you rewards if you vote, as far as I understand, including up to 3 extra graffitis, 1 B tier unlock card that seems to be permanent, I don't really know, a character trial card that is of course temporary, clues, an event label, and a dynamic portrait. During the few weeks of this event, all characters will be available to be used. I think it will also include Ivy, the shadow, as it is on the image at the bottom there, so maybe she'll be available. Yet another thing that we're getting this week on the 28th of April is the Identity 5 6th anniversary limited gift box called Truth and Inference, the Qilin of the East, or Qilin, I don't really know how you pronounce it. I pronounced it in the most Chinese way I could. This will include, of course, the special, I think it's A or S tier skin for Wu Chang and his accessory and all of that. There are 2 different variants. There's the premium version and also the collector's edition. I've got the information, a little bit more information on the screen right now, as NetEase has released a little statement about it. So if you want to get that, that will be purchasable on this special online store called Youdao, as far as I can tell. One event that's currently running, I wanted to tell you guys about it before some of you guys missed it or something like that. On Twitter, they've announced there's a special illustration competition going on called the Magic Hands 2024. If you go to that Twitter page or possibly their other social media, there should be a link to go and participate if you are an artist, a creator of some sort. If you like to do those kind of things and you might want to get some prizes or something like that, then that's the best way to go and do it. And some minor things that we're getting this week, of course, we're getting some character days, and those include the Painter's Character Day on the 23rd. That is the day of the release of this video as far as I remember, and Axeboy's Character Day on the 25th. That is the day of the patch, and of course also the day of his new release skin for the Little Nightmares crossover, so that's very nice. Let's talk about what we're getting from the future, and as I previously mentioned, this week of course we're getting the Deduction Star event, and the following week, as far as I can tell, we'll be getting the Best Performance voting event. That means you'll be able to vote for the best performance skins, and there'll be some rewards as well, of course, including ones such as graffitis, another dynamic portrait, and I can't remember, I think some clues, fragments and stuff like that. NetEase announced some adjustments for Fire Investigator. He's not yet in the game, but of course he's in the test server. The adjustments that he's had some buffs, he's had a tiny bit of a nerf in some places, but mostly just buffs all around. They've increased the movement speed boost that you get when you bounce off of the airbag from 35% to 50%. He kind of gets a movement speed increase for like 2 seconds, I think, after he kind of bounces off of the airbag. They've also slightly increased the bounce back or the recovery time when a hunter hits an airbag to destroy it. They've also slightly increased the size of the airbag. I didn't really notice too much of a difference when I inflated it myself, but I guess if you put them side by side, you'd probably be able to see the difference. It's probably just so that certain areas can be blocked off so that the hunter can't go around it or survivors can't go around it. Not really sure. And they've made it, and this is the tiny nerf that they've given him, and it is that hunters are now able to destroy deflated airbags. So his ability to be able to inflate and then deflate the ball is now kind of slightly nerfed, as if he just leaves it on the ground, a hunter can then and stomp on it, I assume. Connected to Fire Investigator, we finally got to look at the names and a little bit more detail on the skins that are coming with Season 31 Essence 3 that's coming in just over a week's time. And that essence will include, of course, the S tier skin for Fire Investigator called Spirit Fox, interesting name, the A tier skin for Coordinator called Skeleton Key, even more interesting, and the A tier skin for Clerk or Clark called Strike Through. I really don't know what the theme is. I haven't yet seen a video on what the theme of the essence is, but they are kind of bright and colorful, and I do like some kind of interesting neon colors in skins. What do you guys think about those skins? As far as I can tell, that's all the news that I have for you guys. So if you guys want to watch some really long content because you just want to listen to something or see something in the background, then maybe you should click on the video that's on the screen right now, because there are tons of really interesting matches to watch.